Yeah, Mr. Chaos. It's 40 proof, but times a deuce. 80 proof and nothing less. See us on the mic, we laughing drunk. You better come correct. Our Discord is popping, bruh. Haters ain't no stopping us. The Twitch is getting better every time. You better follow us. Old man Rucker lost in tech. JB coming for his neck. Talk shit to each other, but nobody better come and flex. Atlanta up to Canada. Boston down to San Antonio. California out to Jersey. Better blast us in your home. You're coming for the title. You better bring your Bible, cause we'll bury you on Wednesday. Friday night is the revival. You know we love that whiskey. Drinking rum and getting tipsy. We just out here having fun while you haters looking shitty. Don't wanna cause no trouble, but with us you know it's double. 80 proof and all the family, you know we just might corrupt you. You better get your drink. Be prepared to start the laughing. 80 proof is starting now, man. Lights and camera action, yeah.
From Atlanta and Montreal, broadcasting on Twitch TV. You're listening to the 80 Proof Podcast with Chris Rucker and J Bomb. Grab a drink. We're live.
We are live, coming to you from Atlanta and Montreal, as you heard the white man say. 80 Proof, episode 47. I'm Rucker, that's Jay. Powered by FullPressCoverage.com. All your sports, NFL draft tomorrow, big day. Cowboys Full Press podcast featuring myself predicted who the Dallas Cowboys draft tomorrow.
It's draft day tomorrow in the NFL?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
All weekend long, Thursday through Saturday.
Where you at, Ian?
So hopefully, a little bit more traffic this way. Teespring, Discord, all that shit you can find on our link tree that we just put into the chat. Other than that, now that we got all the housekeeping out of the way, Jason, how the fuck are you?
Whoa, how did you get Linktree into the chat?
I just did it.
But how did you get it from 80 Proof Pod?
Because I'm a bad motherfucker. That's how.
Wow, impressive. All right.
I do the most minimal shit, and you're like, oh my God. How did you do that, old man Rucker? Because I read the Google earlier, right? And then a little cut here, a little paste there, that whole thing. So, yeah. The link tree's in the chat.
So we got the Irish Whip already self-promoting in the Twitch chat. Debut of the XFL Extreme podcast tomorrow. I'm assuming that's a new podcast with the Irish Whip based on XFL.
Yes, that's what that is. They're about to get sued, though, so they won't be a podcast for long.
Oh.
Your wife wants to know why I'm wearing your shirt.
Yeah, why? Yeah, you are. Why are you wearing my shirt? That's my shirt.
Gay math, Catherine.
Hell yeah! Finally. That's how Rucker tells me that he loves me, from my understanding.
So we were just chatting a minute ago, man. Like, I'm in the worst, funk that I've been in a while. And I really didn't want to be streamed tonight. And I see everybody chatting, and it kind of not hypes, but loosens me up a little bit. But
good man.
Still, I'm just not feeling people right now.
You gotta feel people, man.
Isn't that sad though? I'm not gonna get into a lot of it, but I've questioned a lot of stuff lately, and been what does it even mean that I'm doing what I'm doing, right? Is it even fucking worth it? What's the point? I've been doing a lot of that lately.
Okay.
And little update. So I didn't get the job that I was going for, right?
Right.
And after I got the phone call, my mom called me and she was like, I just wanted to call and see how the job interview went. And I was like, yeah, I didn't get it. And she starts doing the mom thing, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Keep working hard. Keep doing like all the positive shit. Right. And I didn't want to hear it. It was like, I don't know. I was just like, fuck up. Like, I'm listening and I understand where she's coming from. Like, she's coming from a good place. So I wasn't angry at her. I was just angry at the situation. And then, I had put it on Facebook because a lot of people knew about it. Just like, hey, didn't get it. And everybody under there is like real positive. Like, oh, bigger things are coming. You didn't get it because of this and that, which I guess you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
And I appreciate all that. But at the same time, I'm like, no, this is what I wanted. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's embarrassing also.
Why?
Because I've tried to get this job like 3 or 4 times now.
No.
And I understand the process and I understand the reason why I didn't get it, which makes sense. It was a budget thing. In order for them to hire me in that position, they would have had to pay me my salary, and they were able to hire somebody else at like 30% less than what I'm making. So I get that, right? But at the same time, it's like, fuck, like I've done this shit 4 times now.
Yeah.
And I've never not gotten a job that I wanted that was actually possible for me to get, albeit how unqualified I am for it or whatever. Like if I set a goal for something, I usually get it. And the fact that I didn't, again, like really pissed me off.
Well,
yeah, there's that.
2 things. It's not over yet. And the other thing is, embarrassment is a trait that I don't believe in. So like, what are you embarrassed of? What's
it's to me, it's embarrassing at the fact that I'm like trying to do something and I can't. It's almost like, whatever, fuck it. I don't want to talk about it.
You never want to go deeper. You never want to go deeper.
Because it's fucking like it's a stream. Like we're supposed to be having fun. We're not supposed to be talking about depressing shit.
That's not depressing. No. I don't.
Depressing to me.
Well, maybe. Pony Power says your Leo pride is bruised. I mean, that could be a thing, right? I don't know. I don't generally get embarrassed by much, but so I can't relate in that sense. But fuck it. Like, okay, so that job, right? You want to be in sales. Why could you not do sales for a different company?
That might be what it comes to. The goal was to retire with the company that I'm at, but I mean, lately I've just been thinking, I don't know, maybe that's not them. Who know? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. That's where like I've been racking my brain lately. So I doing a lot of. I spend too much time by myself and like in my own thoughts.
Yeah.
So I've just been like, yeah. And again, it's not only that. Like, there's other stuff going on too. But that was the big one. And that one was just kind of like, well, fuck. Like, what more do I got to do?
When's your birthday?
August 13th.
Oh, that's coming up. In a sense, that's going to be what, 39 or 38?
39.
Oh, is that weighing on your brain? Is the midlife crisis creeping up on you?
No, I mean, I don't feel old.
Well, then
I'm 39 sounds old, but like I don't feel. I fuck with y'all about like my gray hairs and stuff. I mean, I don't like that, but like everything else, like I feel good. Sometimes I'm surprised that I'm my age. I'm like, I'm way immature for my age. So,
well, look, you're getting into good shape, right? Fuck the job interview. That's some bullshit. You got a lot of shit going for you. You shouldn't be so down. I mean, I've had a pensive week, and I'm not trying to give you a pep talk. I'm not.
I don't want it. Want it. It's just gonna piss me off.
I've had a pensive week as well. I feel like this is the first time, we were talking about this before we went on air. It was the first time where I was like, I can probably go for a week off of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took Talkmania off last week, and then I was like, maybe I was thinking about texting you because I got home super late. I had a fucking doozy of a day, but yeah, I've been reflecting inwards as well. I don't know, maybe it's something going on. There was like a giant pink moon the other day. I don't know if the witches in the chat can fill us in on any of that, but
you know what that means. It means you get to hit it from the back. It's pink moon.
Oh, really? That's a thing.
I don't fucking know. I just made it up.
Oh, that's pretty quick.
Sounds like it works though, right?
It's funny because I was in the car today.
Excuse me. Let's take a break.
I went into. I had to drive all day today. I got fucked. So I have a fence. I have a chain link fence, and I bought privacy slats. I finally decided to. I got a deal from somebody. I had to drive. And the guy's like, how quickly do you need it? I said, as soon as possible. He tells me, okay, 3 or 4 days. So I'm thinking, all right, well, it'll be the weekend. He texts me literally today. He's like, I have them. You have to come get them now. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon, and he's on the other side of the city. So long story short, I drove. I was in traffic for a bunch of time, like two and a half hours to get there. But I listened to our talk about virginity and all that shit. And that was a fun fucking talk, man. Because you text me, you're like, I'm laughing my ass off. So I went and listened to it, and I was like, yeah, that was good. So yeah, we got that going for us.
It went up my nose.
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight, buddy?
That's vodka and Sprite Zero.
Yeah.
Tito's. Only one though. Only one.
All right, really?
Because I'm only I don't get fucked up during the week anymore. Like it was too hard to go to work the next day. But all right. So all the negative shit out of the way. Let's be positive. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat and thank them for coming and visiting this esteemed podcast stream.
All right, we got the Irish Whip who's first today. Princess Needle is here. Sheena Marie, Tattoo China Doll. Mrs. Chaos, you're slipping. We got Admire, MTL Twisted. Spider XL is here. Melissa Marshmallow, Chaos Theory Pod. I don't know if I already said that. Pony Power's in the house. Who else do we got here? Scrolling down the list. There's a lot going on in the chat. Pony Power says life doesn't always unfold the way we plan or want to, but have faith it'll all work out in the end. Everything happens for a reason. You know, those are nice things to say, but the whole idea of everything happens for a reason, I think, is bullshit. I don't know how you feel about that.
I just, all the like cliche stuff, I appreciate the sentiment. I really do. But like, I don't know, like at the time when you're upset about something, like you don't want to hear, sometimes you just want somebody to agree with you. Like, yeah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to see the positive stuff. I need you to empathize with me and be like, you're absolutely right. Fuck them.
Didn't you like my post? I just wrote, that sucks, man. Like that
I quit reading. I'm not gonna lie. I quit reading because it was like, and again, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I appreciate everybody that said nice stuff about me and the whole nine, but it was just like, you get in one of those moods, and that's what I'm in. I don't know how to get out of it. Maybe this fucking pink moon or whatever will help me.
Cut my wrists and close my eyes. You should just like put on a Blink-182 album. Where are you?
Wait,
and I'm so sorry.
That was about suicide.
Well, if you're down.
I don't want to listen to fucking Blink-182.
Wait, you're telling me when you're depressed, you don't like to listen to depressing music? That's like my favorite thing to do.
I listen to blues music when I'm not feeling well.
Well,
I listen to blues. I listen to R&B. I might light up a cigar.
Ooh. I thought you were going to say a cigarette.
No. I don't smoke cigarettes. Sometimes I'll go take a bath, light a candle.
Damn.
Just chill, listen to the music, take a little bubble bath.
If it cheers you up, Admire just dropped a $26.69 tip to take the lead. Guys, if you did forget, we are giving away free merch to the highest tipper before the end of Friday's episode. So you have tonight and the 30th to claim that. $26.69.
69.
Yeah.
This fucking guy. Thank you, Admire. We appreciate that. Baths are good shit, says Melissa. Yeah, I know. And then when you get out of the bath, you go immediately to the shower, and then you dry off with the towel that you used yesterday that you hung up. Tie it all in together.
There you go.
I've done it. I've only used 2 towels since Friday.
Congratulations.
I'm trying to help save the water, because Lord knows we're running out of it.
Yeah, and energy transfers from one side to the other, can't be destroyed or created. It's all relatives, right? It's all relatives.
All relatives.
Shut up, sucker.
That's an inside joke from the pre-meeting. You said something while all that was going on. You said this is what we should be recording. I think we should record the Zoom chat just in case something like that happens.
Like the Zoom chat after?
No.
Oh, before.
when we start and we
Okay.
Zoom and we're like talking and do the in case something good happens, like what happened earlier, and we can't like explain it to everybody because they weren't there, right?
Right, and then
They
they'll
be
have to
there.
listen to the audio for the cold opening. We could do a cold opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Exactly.
I
I love
like
cold openings. You know, I'm the cold opening guy. Like I love the cold opening.
We were supposed to do this always with a cold opening. We just never did it. It's a tough one. It's got to be natural. What's up? Tara Lynch is here. Hey, fellas. We got a whole segment laid out for Tara later in the show when Admire calls in from the field. Yeah. If y'all ain't familiar with the community, it's going to be some fun stuff.
Pony Power in the chat just said, Sheena Marie, I was thinking about you today. Now, if somebody with a dick would have said that, you think that would have came off different?
I think a lot of things that are said if you are an owner of a penis come off different these days.
Yeah. I was in a Zoom earlier today with one of my favorite wrestlers. She's a female.
Oh, here comes the humble brag. Here comes the humble brag. Let's go.
No. And so like I don't do fangirl stuff. Like I don't fangirl out. Like when I met Sting, I was kind of cool. My wife would tell you differently, but I was kind of cool, right? But like if I could be a super fan of a wrestler, it would be, and it was a female, it would be her, right? So it's cool that I'm in this space now where like she knows who I am. But what I do notice is that she's got super fans, right? But they're girls.
Right.
And I always thought, like, if they were guys, they would be the creepiest fucking people in the world. But
Yeah.
because they're women, everybody fucking loves them. Like, they love the fact that, you know, when wrestlers were on the road, that this girl would like follow her to different cities and know where she is at all times. And I'm like, hello, that shit ain't safe. Now, the girl could be harmless. You know, Mickey knows who she is. Like, they hug and take pictures and shit, right? But imagine if that was me.
Yeah, it would come off different. Just a little bit.
I'm waiting outside her hotel and shit, like, because I know where she is and want to take a picture of her. Like, I don't know. This is just something I thought about.
There's a lot of things. Actually, what was I watching where it was that exact same thing? Oh, fuck. I can't remember now, but no, you're absolutely correct. There's a lot of things that women can get away with. Not women can get away with. There's a lot of things that things are accepted. And I think it probably goes both ways.
Yeah, Sheena says I need to know my creep factor. I do. Trust me, I tone down a lot when it comes to Mickey James, Sheena. A lot.
But I heard that when you came into the chat, she was very excited. A birdie told me. She knew who you were. Come on. That's got to feel good.
Who doesn't? I'm kidding.
He's trying to be cool
like,
about it.
I was like, oh my God.
So
I turn my camera off.
Rucker gets into the chat. I wasn't there. He told me about it, but he joined the chat, and immediately once she saw that he was in, she was like, Rucker. I'm sure that filled your heart. Oh, your pants.
Well, it had my name on the bottom of the screen, so it's not hard to know who I am.
Don't take away from it. Don't take away.
Favorite women's wrestler of all time. That's like ever.
How many people in the chat watch wrestling, do you think?
I know Sheena does. I know Tara does. I know EJ does. I don't know if EJ's here or not. Admire does. Admire watched WrestleMania with us. Like he was chatting along in the Boot to the Face Discord. The Irish Whip, clearly. Chaos Theory. I mean, shit, a lot of people in the chat watch wrestling.
My wife watches wrestling. She'll pay attention when it's on. I'm trying to get my kids into it. Are your kids into it at all?
No, I tried that. My son, he gave it a go as a child. He was real big into Stardust and Goldust around that time, and then they both broke up and got released.
Yeah.
So then he was like, all right, I like the Shield. And then as soon as he started liking the Shield, Seth Rollins turned on him, and he didn't say it, but he kind of gave him this attitude like, why the fuck would I get invested in this if every time I like somebody something happens?
But you
like when the Shield broke up, he was kind of just like, yeah, fuck wrestling.
See, the heel work really got him. It got him hard. Juice Man 714. I think that looks familiar. He says he watches wrestling as well. Yeah, wrestling is fun, man. My kids are getting into it.
My daughter used to watch it. She knows who like the real like not dainty like glamorous girls are. Like she's a real big Naomi fan. She likes Bianca Belair. She likes Sasha. Like she likes the girls that like have attitudes and can show out, but she won't just come downstairs and watch wrestling with me. Like she'll see it in passing. Can I, speaking of my kids, can I tell you a story about what happened the other day? You remember the shows like iCarly and stuff? That's probably what you grew up on, right?
Dude, I'm like 2-3 years younger than you. I didn't have iCarly. I watched Sam and Cat with my kids.
What about like the famous Jet Jackson? You remember that guy? You were young enough for him, right?
Who?
Anyway, what I'm asking you is, do you remember when you were a child, like 9, 10, 11 years old, the shows on like Nickelodeon that were when you graduate from being a cartoon watching kid to like a real TV show watching kid with real people?
Well, yeah, I know. I remember that. I didn't have Nickelodeon because I'm Canadian, but yes, I remember when you would switch from a cartoon.
Canadian, whatever. So my daughter watches this stuff now, like always like real TV shows with real people in them. And I'm sitting on the couch the other day. I'm not paying attention to what she's watching on TV. Like we're in the living room together. I'm probably on my phone, like playing. My son walks through the room and he goes, "Layla, why are you watching stuff with dudes with no shirts on singing a song?" Apparently it was like a boy band on the TV show and they didn't have shirts on, right?
What?
And Layla goes, "How about you just go back to your room and don't kill my vibe?"
Yo, man, your daughter's got some sass, bro.
So then look, Trey goes to say something back to her and she goes, "Yeet."
What does yeet even mean? Have the kids explained it to you?
And in that situation, it meant shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
So it can mean whenever
Trey
it needs to
looks
be?
at me and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like you're on your own. Like I thought it was great.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeet. So yeet has more than one meaning?
Oh, is that DC, Damien? Is that who that is?
I'm not sure who it is, but I threw Juice Man a gifted sub. He said it was his first time checking us out on Twitch. He listens to the podcast, though. So, Damien, we appreciate you jumping in. That's on us, buddy. Free sub for the month.
Let's go ahead and take our first break. When we come back, we will get into some of the topics. We'll start with UFC. Chris Weidman.
Damn.
I hope you don't have video to go with that because
I don't
want to see it.
I don't have it. All right, we'll be right back.
I was actually hoping you did, but whatever. We'll be back.
Yeah, though I walk through the valley of death, I'm just one of many killers that's a part of the set. Y'all be talking out your ass like it's none of us left. You must be higher than giraffe pussy, hey what's next? Y'all don't really want the competition taking the belt. I'd rather die than take an L, y'all don't know how I felt. I be murdering the game, you just play with yourself. You kinda wanna say my name, but you got no help. I believe in Mr. Chaos, I'm rocking the bells, but it's dinner time, fucker, I'ma help myself. I don't want one bite, bitch, I came for the plate, cause I'm hungry like a dude with no food for a day. I ain't really wanna snap, but you rappers on the way down. I'ma fight till my last breath, never lay down. Hear you talking shit, but I don't care what you say now. Hustle till I hit $1 billion any day now. I'm just on this podcast tip to hit a lick, while you mumble mouth rappers on your knees suck a dick. Claim to be a fighter, but we know that you's a bitch. Half you hoes ain't even writing all the lyrics that you spit. I've been putting in work, but y'all don't know what it is to work a 90-hour week just to feed your kids. I've been down in the gutter, fight my way to the top. Thanking God for all my people who ain't letting me stop. 24 balls in and I'm only getting better, ho. Sticking up the whole rap game, let the cheddar go, yeah. That's part one.
That's part one.
Just wait.
All right, we got Stack Girl Steph.
She's finally here?
She's here. She's back, baby. Urban Dictionary says yeet is especially used in basketball when someone has shot a three-pointer that they are sure will go in the hoop. This is probably a
derivation.
That's not a word.
Yeah, it's a derivative of the word derivative.
Yeah, derivative. Oh, stupid. A derivative from the dance during which the dancer calls a yeet while making a throwing action with their arms. Okay. Everybody's happy to see you back, Princess Needle. We're happy to see you back.
We mentioned you earlier. I said cut and paste.
Yeah. Control C, Control V. Old Man Rucker, thank you for the Prime. That's 2 months. Thank you, Old Man
You're
Rucker.
welcome. Hey man, I believe in this show.
Do you?
I'm trying to support it. It's only been 2 months though.
Yeah, you cocksucker.
It took me 3 months to learn how to fucking do it.
This dick wants to have his name at the top
Whoa.
of the screen for the latest sub. That's what he wants.
Oh, is that what?
Old Man
Glasses
Rucker.
on. Hell yeah, I like that. Did you watch UFC by chance this weekend, Jason?
Well, actually, I didn't watch it live because I went over to my friend's house. We brewed a batch of beer.
I gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I totally forgot this was a topic.
Can I talk candidly about what you sent me?
Hold on. What did I send you?
I think you sent it to everybody though.
Oh yeah, you could talk about. We're talking about the trip. You could talk about the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This motherfucker had chocolate mushrooms
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
and then sent me a text message that said something like, "I'm tripping so hard, my phone looks like it's in 3D."
It did, dude. All the fucking buttons are coming out and shit. Have you ever done a magic mushroom before?
I've never done mushrooms before. I don't like mushrooms. I don't even eat them on my pizza.
Okay, so the last time I did mushrooms as a child, God, I hope my parents don't listen. But I did mushrooms a long time ago. I did a bunch, and my friend passed out and had a seizure, like right in front of me, and it fucking took me to a dark fucking place for like 6 or 7 hours, where like I was crying like uncontrollably. I was fucked, and I didn't touch this thing for like, I'd say a good 15 years. So I was probably like 18 when it happened. Long story short, my buddy buys these chocolate bars that each square has a certain amount of mushrooms in it. We did one. Well, I did one. He did a bunch. And then throughout the night, we just kept doing it to the point where I was tripping balls, like old school. Like it was fucking crazy.
What's that mean? I used to hear people say that all the time when I was in the drug circle.
Yeah.
Right? They'd always be like, "I'm tripping balls." Like, why you gotta be tripping balls? There's not a better quantification of tripping than balls. Like, I don't want to trip balls.
I don't know. When something sucks, it sucks balls.
Let's trip titties. Let's trip titties.
Bro, I was tripping titties, okay?
That's
I mean,
better.
long story short, I did about like 6 squares, I think, at the end of the day. And then I read the back of the pack and it says like 4 to 6 squares, you're going to freak out. So I was waiting for the freak out. It never really came. We were pretty drunk too.
4 to 6 squares, you're gonna freak out. It said it on the package.
Yeah, it said 1 is a
Still
microdose.
ate 4 to 6 of them.
Yeah, I didn't really realize what I was doing. The chocolate was delicious, by the way. But yeah, I wasn't able to stream UFC. I totally forgot it was on. I felt like an asshole. And then at one point I realized, so I logged into our Discord, and thankfully somebody else was streaming it for us. Whoever it was, thank you very much. But yes, as soon as I tuned in, Chris Weidman. It's the first thing I saw. Like, I literally log in, and Andre's like, "Bro, you logged in at the perfect time." And I'm looking at the screen, and his like leg looks like elastic, and I'm like, I can't tell if I'm tripping out or that this guy's leg is dead.
You know, it was bad enough when he kicked and his kick got checked and you saw his leg like whip around. It was just like what happened with Anderson Silva versus Weidman, right?
Yeah.
But then he tried to plant,
Yes.
and that's what like fucked it up. But I mean, it happened. So when you're watching slow motion, you're like, no, don't try to stand up like your leg is broke. But it happened so quick with him. He was already in the motion. Like, you went and kick and then you come back, right?
He
So
probably didn't feel it at first, right?
Yeah, and he felt it when he tried to put his foot down.
Mhm.
My God. Just gross. The irony of all of it is crazy.
Mhm.
Like, Weidman breaks his leg on a check kick the same way that Silva broke his leg versus Weidman versus the last guy to finish Anderson Silva, which
Mhm.
was Uriah Hall. Like, the crazy fucking tie-in of all of it, the 6 degrees of separation or whatever you want to call it, was
Mhm.
crazy with that. But besides that, this UFC card was really good.
I know.
Like, so you were tripping balls. I won a lot of money that night.
I kept seeing it, and I was trying to keep up with it. But again, my phone just kept going
Yeah.
3D, man.
So the the site that I'm on, Bet Online, I can't bet on all the fights at once. I can only bet on the fights that are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, let me throw some money in here. And I think at the end of the night, I won like $257.
Oh, nice night.
I hadn't been back on my account yet. But like I would bet crazy shit like, Valentina's gonna finish her in the third round via choke.
Right. All the prop
like
bets.
$5-10 on it, right? And then my prop bets kept hitting.
Damn.
Like when Uriah Hall, I bet on him to win. And he fucking 17 seconds later. I'm like, wait, does that mean I won? Like,
Yeah.
because I missed it at the first. I only saw the replay.
Like fuck
I
Chris
missed
Weidman.
it live. Yeah, and then what's my guy? Usman, right? I bet against him, but I bet that he would win in the second round.
Yeah, I saw that, and he did. Yeah.
And he fucking knocked the guy out in the second round. Masvidal, right?
Yeah.
So I had a good night betting.
It was a great UFC. Thug Rose, yeah, absolutely, man. War Rose, happy to see her get it back. And then Usman knocking out Masvidal was just poetic justice. I found Masvidal was on his way to being kind of the next shit-talking Conor McGregor, overhyped fucking thug. But very, very humble in his defeat. Gained a lot of respect for the guy. Usman, who was kind of considered a boring champion for quite a while. I mean, that blew up. And now I'm hearing that Jake Paul has accepted his challenge.
Why? All right. So Woodley was a quote unquote boring champion.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it when these guys are really good and dominant, they're boring? Because they fight in a way that you don't like, but it's UFC, right?
Yeah.
It's mixed martial arts. So if I go and I systematically beat this motherfucker's ass just because I'm not knocking him out or tapping him out, why is that boring? Like you're here for the totality of mixed martial arts. You can't pick and choose what you want.
No, of course.
I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm saying you as in like everybody, because like when Woodley was champ, everybody was like, oh, he's a boring champ. I watched him knock BJ Penn the fuck out in Atlanta to win the belt. Like that shit wasn't boring. I mean, you can win multiple ways.
So I mean, this stems all the way back to GSP time, right? People used to say GSP was a boring champion, but GSP would win a fight in 5 rounds, but he would win all 5 rounds. Then you get Tyson Woodley, who came out, electric way of capturing the title. Then he would fight as a champion should. Let's be honest, a champion should be a little bit more careful when they're defending the title. But
thank you.
They weren't winning 5 rounds. They were winning, almost split decision. They're kind of leaving it up to the judges. They're not take less risks, but take some risks. So Usman was, honestly, his fights were boring. GSP fights were boring because he would take it to the ground and dominate, kind of like DC's fights are boring. But DC would dominate
GSP
his
had
fights.
a really good fight against Captain America.
Which one's that?
The Winter Soldier and the Falcon, or the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
GSP was in that movie?
He was in the TV show. He was one of the main bad guys towards the end that wanted to kill the Falcon, and him and the Falcon he was like a super soldier. He's whooping the Falcon's ass, and then he didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't comment on that. I don't watch it, but no, this definitely took Usman from a champion in UFC fans' eyes to a champion in the mainstream eyes. Meaning that like he knocked out the Golden Boy and he knocked him out twice. Like he went to sleep, he woke up, he went to sleep again. Masvidal will be back. I hope he's back. He deserves another shot. But at the end of the day, that was a hell of a card.
He got knocked out. Now you fuck that Jake Paul shit you were talking about with SQ, where he like grazed his eyebrow. Have you seen the picture from the guy from ESPN where he's getting hit and all the sweat and water's
it's great.
Caught in the air? Like that was a knockout. Like he got rocked. There's no shame in that.
Nope.
When you get caught like that and you go to sleep, that's not your fault.
No way. And you know what? His post-fight interview was great because it was just like, listen, he didn't bring that power the first time we fought. He's like, I got to hand it to him. I underestimated his fucking hands, and I ate shit. So all the power to Usman. This puts Usman on another level. I hope UFC runs with this guy. Apparently Jake Paul or Usman challenged Jake Paul. Jake Paul accepted it. I think it's a good move for Usman, to be honest. I think it's a good move for UFC too, to take that fight.
He's going to destroy him.
He's going to destroy him.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, he will.
It's funny we're talking about this MMA because DC Juice Man 714, he's a big MMA guy. That's my guy though. I mean, DC loves some Jordan Grace though. I don't know about that.
No, not Jordan Grace.
Yeah, he loves some Jordan cakes. That's what he calls it, I believe.
Jordan Grace is a poacher, man.
But yeah, man, this was a really good car. I enjoyed watching it. It's always fun. Like I don't talk much during the Discord things, but it's cool to like listen to everybody else's commentary on it. Unless I'm really drunk, then I'll talk. But I enjoyed it. Like we talked about last time, this card was better than the UFC card I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
But I still had more fun watching the Triller production.
No way.
It was just so much more shit going on. Like the fights were good, but in between fights, what are you doing? You're looking at fucking Cormier sitting there talking, him and Joe Rogan.
So fucking
Nobody
bad.
gives a fuck about them, right? Like, where's Sweetie at? Where's fucking Justin Bieber?
Look, I get it. Most UFCs, I would agree with you, but this UFC, like, it was the first UFC in a long time where I was like, this might fucking put UFC kind of back on the map, man. To have three big finishes like that.
Jason, you had like 3 pieces of a Mr. Goodbar with mushrooms in it, okay? Everything with it. You could have watched fucking Monty Python and you'd have been like, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Dude, shrooms are fucking fun, man. Like I haven't laughed like that. And what's cool about shrooms versus marijuana is that marijuana kind of gets you fucked up, like it gets you paranoid and shit. Whereas shrooms, you're just like, I swear to God, I could have taken my contacts out and I saw like 20/20. Like I was seeing fucking crisp, man.
I always see 20. Actually, I see 2018.
Cool story.
Just telling you. Like it's cool to get out of the shower and be able to see.
Well, I can wear contacts in the shower, motherfucker.
Can you? My
Yeah.
wife says it's impossible. She's like, contacts suck in the shower.
What is she doing? Open her eyes looking at the water stream?
I don't fucking know.
If you
What
ever
a
saw me
weird.
in a shower, dude, it's so
Not,
pathetic.
not gonna happen. I don't do that kind of math, Jason.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Okay.
Why would I see you in the shower?
All right, I won't go there then.
I'm nothing against people that do that kind of math. Hey, I add and divide all you want, but that's not my thing.
You're taking gay math to a level where it's not at. Okay? Gay math doesn't mean it's gay. Gay math is gay math. It's a whole other thing.
I have no problem with anything gay. I'm just not gay.
It's relative.
There's a difference. We're gonna get in trouble.
We are
I
going to
already
get in
see
trouble. Yeah, that was bad.
it. Help wanted.
Yeah, help wanted. Here we go. Help wanted, Rucker. What do you got?
Help wanted.
This is one of those topics you send over to me that I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. It's cryptic as fuck.
So here in the States, I don't know how you are in Canada, right? We got all of these stimulus packages, including unemployment benefits that help people make a really good wage on unemployment, right? So this is a multi-layered topic that if it applies with you in Canada, or maybe people in the chat will know what I'm talking about as well, that we can kind of get into. So with unemployment benefits being as high as they are and with all the stimulus packages, here in Atlanta, at least, if you drive around, go by Wendy's, now hiring. You go by a grocery store, now hiring. My job, the biggest alcohol distributor in the state, now hiring. We will give you bonuses to come and work for us because the people that were making a lower wage are now being paid unemployment and they don't want to work.
Wow. Okay.
So it's affecting a lot more stuff than people realize.
Mhm.
Like my company, we're Monday through Friday. We've been working Saturdays for like 3 months in a row now because we are so short-handed from the lower tier of people that were making lower money that it's affecting everything. Wendy's, McDonald's, like all these fast food places where people say, well, they don't deserve $15 an hour. You're starting to see that these people's jobs were way more important than you thought they were because now they're at home drawing unemployment and it's shutting shit down. And it's not just alcohol and fast food, like it's affecting everything. And so my question, my topic or whatever I wanted to talk about was just the stimulus stuff was good because people needed it, but I think it's been extended too far and I think people are taking advantage of it. And so that is fucking up the infrastructure of the country's workforce. I could be wrong. I don't know what it's like in other states, but here in Georgia, like, it's bad. Anywhere you go, if you're on unemployment right now, it's because you don't want a job, because everybody's fucking hiring right now. So I don't know how it is in Canada.
I guess to preface this, I know nothing of how all this kind of stuff works, but what's going on? So is there like a difference in unemployment right now because of COVID?
They've gotten I don't know the exact numbers, so I'm not going to throw them out there. But when COVID first started, Trump gave everybody more money on unemployment than what they were normally making, because a lot of people had gotten laid off at work, right? So now all these places that laid people off are now reopening, and they want people to come back. And then Biden extended it when he took over. So I don't know the particulars of everything. I hate to sound like that. I don't know how long everything is, but I do know people are making a shitload of money. We've talked about it before. In 2009, my company that I was working for laid everybody off. Unemployment was $366 a week. How the fuck I lived off of that, I have no idea.
Okay, 366, and is that taxed? Oh, taxes are different there.
No, it was tax free. I claimed exempt on it, so I can make sure I got all of it. But
yeah, but you got to pay taxes at the end of the year on that, right?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I didn't owe anything, put it like that. But still, I think it's like 3 times that now. I think it's probably like closer to $1,000 a week.
What?
Again, I could be wrong.
Okay.
Do not quote me on that.
Yeah.
I know it was an extra like $600 per week. I don't know how much.
Whatever the figures are, you're saying that if you're on unemployment, you'll probably be making close to or more, or not worth the difference of going to work every day at an entry-level job.
All right, Admire in the chat says an extra $400 to $600 a week on top of the $400 a week unemployment. So you're talking $800 to $1,000 a week on unemployment. And of course, you're not going to get people to come back to work. Like if I'm a 20-year-old.
Oh, no. Where did Rucker go? This is not good. We lost Christopher Rucker. Is that on my end? Can y'all in the chat still hear me? Give me a what up if you can hear me in the chat still. We'll go to break if we can't figure this out. Yeah, it's on Rucker. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to break. We'll be back. Yeah, drink, guys. Sorry about that. He always blames me, right? He always blames me. So we'll go to break. We'll come back once Rucker's figuring this out on here on 80 Proof. Uh-oh.
New Mexico, New York, Alamogordo, Albuquerque, 575. Let's get it. Let's go. Yo, got my boy Napalm on this track with me from New York. Into the AYP. Yo, what's up, Napalm? That's me. East Coast, Southwest. Let's get it up. Yo, Alamogordo, I'm a small town boy with big city game playing. Got my money on my mind, focused on my grind, and best believe I had a million opportunities to blow it. But my dad, rest in peace, had me mentally devoted to my goals and my money, living like a king. Work hard for what I got, I didn't get it for free. So I started on the 15th, the month of May, inducted into the Velasco, who's paved my way. And it's an honor that I gotta live up to our reputation. And I give up my life for my family in an instant. In a minute, you can get it, I ain't saying shit. And you can talk to this Chrome Eagle into an extra clip. But on the real, go ask your homie, I'm a cool ass dude. Break bread for my people in the bank for my people. I can tell that you don't like me, your hate dripping thick. The only thing that I can say, homie, is suck my dick. From NY to NN, that's right, baby. From NY to NN, let's do it. East Coast, from NY to NN. Sometimes I can't believe I'm really here for 23. I was raised around addiction, I'm a product of the street. All the shit that I've achieved, you can't mistake, I'm still a G. I can get this legal paper or go get it in the street. Best believe that I succeeded, everything
damn soldier, it made sense to enlist. Cause I was fucking up my life, they wanna listen to shit. I'm newest kings of the game. Call me out my damn name, get a hole in your frame. And Y to NM, East Coast to Southwest. Coming hard until the death is living proof in the flesh.
All right, guys, we're back. Drink, everybody,
Sorry
drink.
about that. My bad.
Ultimate drink.
Yeah, really.
Okay, let's jump right back into it. Hold on, somebody shut this down. Okay, so we were talking about unemployment. So your camera's getting fucked up. It's all fuzzy.
It'll
It'll focus up. Put your hand in front of it. There you go. Let it go. And you should be good.
Look at you with
Wow.
the secrets.
Look at you actually complimenting me on helping you and not saying that I'm being a piece of shit. Wow.
No, first off, I hadn't said that in a while. Secondly, you're very condescending when you're trying to help. Thirdly, I compliment you all the time on how good you are with the text.
I know. I'm just fucking
I'm
with
not
you.
gonna blow you.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you.
He's telling me he's loving me, guys. He's telling it.
I don't know where we were at. I'm sorry.
We were. I was asking you the question before you froze. That so basically what we're saying is that companies right now that pay entry level positions are losing out to people on welfare because they're either making more money, equal money, or close enough money to where it's not worth for them to go in.
Yeah, I mean, and what I was saying was if I was 20, 21, and I was right out of school and not in college, why would I go work like and be a grunt somewhere and make $600 a week when I can be on unemployment? But here's the rub. Canada clearly is on a different scale than us, right? When May starts, the Braves full capacity at our stadiums. Our restaurants and stuff in Atlanta, we're back to full capacity now. Some places they're doing away with the mask mandates. Like you don't even have to wear a mask anymore because we've got so many people vaccinated. Being a forward thinker and like always trying to plan ahead like I do, my take was like 3 weeks ago, that was the time to go out and start applying again.
Yeah.
Because now you got all these people that are still on unemployment, not working. You can have whatever job you want now. Like the jobs they're trying to get you as opposed to you trying to get them. But if you wait until the unemployment benefits run out, now you're competing with everybody else that sucked those unemployment benefits to the last drop, right? I don't know. I got
a couple questions. Okay, so there's two things here in Canada. We have UI and we have welfare. Right? Welfare is like
UIE or UEI or whatever.
Yeah, UI, unemployment insurance, and we have welfare.
Yeah.
Welfare is like you can't work, or it's almost like a basic universal income. Like it's poor. UI is you've either left your job, you've been fired from your job, or you can't find a job in your field. Now UI. So when you say you're a 21-year-old, why work at Wendy's? We can't really do that here in the sense that you have to have worked a certain amount of time at a job to claim UI, and then you also only get unemployment insurance for X amount of time, and it's based on your income. It's not a flat rate. So it maxes out. So if you're making $100,000 a year and you go on UI, you'll get, the full benefit. But if you're only making $20 an hour, or sorry, that didn't sound good. If you're only making $10 an hour, then you're only going to get compensated to what you were getting paid. So, and you have to have worked a certain amount of time, and you can only claim it for like a year. And if you quit, then you can't claim it for like 8 or 9 or 10 or 14 weeks or something.
Well, so with COVID, everything's different.
Yes, everything changed with COVID. I agree.
I don't know how everything works, so I don't want to speak on that and be completely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that with COVID, everything's different. But what you were saying is kind of how it is here too. Like you can't quit a job and then go get unemployment benefits.
Well,
like,
you can here, but it's a very long penalty that you take.
Yeah.
Like you can quit a job. Like my wife, when she decided to be a stay-at-home mom, she quit her job. She was able to grab UI for 10 months at a very, very low rate, and she was penalized the first X amount of time. And then I couldn't claim around my income tax as a dependent. I mean, there's all these like loopholes and shit. But yeah, I don't know how it all works with COVID because COVID kind of fucked everything up. And I know a lot of people who claimed CERB, which is like the stimulus check, and that are working full time. And it's fucking crazy. And they got away with it. And it's fucking pisses me off.
So my question, my point, I guess, would be there was this whole thing where restaurant workers and like shopping cart retrievers and shit like that all said we need more money, right? $15 an hour was the thing. And everybody that had higher paying jobs are like, you guys aren't worth that. How dare you? You can't even get my order right. I think now we're seeing maybe those jobs are worth that because it's literally because these people aren't working. It's literally fucking the country up, right? I'm sorry, I don't want to speak for everybody. It's fucking the state of Georgia up.
Yeah, but how's it fucking it up? Like you're waiting in line too long at McDonald's, or like?
No. All right. So at my job, because we don't have the lower tier workers,
yeah,
it's putting more stress on the higher tier workers to where now the higher tier workers are saying, hey, we need more money because we're doing way more than what we were supposed to. Like you're overworking us. And now they are taking more time off because, they need breaks. So now, all right, say you run route 118. Well, you ran route 118 4 days instead of 5 days. That fifth day, that route's just sitting because we have nobody to fill it because we don't have enough work. We don't have enough manpower. So now on Saturday, all of a sudden we got to offer people double time or time and a half in order to come in. So it's not just restaurants and stuff like that. And this is not just with my company.
It's fucking a budget and shit.
Distributors everywhere are being overworked and not having enough help to do their jobs correctly. And I imagine, that it's not just alcohol distribution.
Right.
Because again, when I drive around, all I see, Walgreens, Publix, grocery store, Wendy's, UPS, like everywhere, we are fucking hiring. Like, can you breathe? Yes, you're hired. Come in here and fill this fucking application out. And nobody wants to do it because it would technically be a pay cut compared to what they're making now.
Well, listen, I don't know what's going on in either country, but I'll tell you this. Y'all are fucking it up for us in the sense that we buy a lot of shit from you and all your shit's getting expensive because all your fucking low-level workers don't get paid enough at their actual jobs. So, yeah, I'll agree with you.
It's affecting everything.
The other thing I think that COVID, and this is something that I didn't agree with when it was brought to my table, and then, honestly, within a week, I completely changed my mind. But a lot of companies are able to have their employees work from home. And this is where it gets really dangerous because there are big companies, let's say tech companies, for example, where they're renting out buildings at extremely high rent per month in downtown districts. They outsource 200 jobs at home. They close down their office. Excuse me. They're saving money, right? And a lot of people are saying, well, once COVID's over, we're going to stay working from home. Well, here's the problem. For some companies, it'll work. In other instances, those who want to work from home, if you're given the option, people, think about it like this. Don't fucking take it. Depending on your job. Because if you can work from home remotely, what is stopping your employer from saving more money from outsourcing that work to a different country where they can pay pennies on the dollar is what they're paying you? And the whole work from home movement is going to fucking bite you hard in the ass. A lot of companies are doing it. Like, for example, engineering. A lot of engineers in my job work from home during COVID. They had no problem doing it. They came back to the office. The numbers started going up again. We were worried that, we might have to send them home again. A few of them who asked, can I go home? We said no. And, they weren't happy at first, but I think at the end of the day, they're going to be happy because I could hire an engineer in another country that's just going to send me drawings and do calculations for me. And I could pay him fucking $12 an hour. instead of a fucking nice proper salary here in Canada. So the work from home movement is also going to be something that's going to be affected, and it's going to a lot of people are going to lose their jobs over it.
Yeah.
So
I'm really pissed off that my computer shit the bed the way it did, because it fucked up everything on my monitor over here that I have to fix when we're not on. And I feel like the chat was like popping.
chat's popping right now, bro.
And I can't keep up with it because I'm trying to get caught up. I'm trying to listen to you. I'm trying to do too much. You know what? I fucking quit. Give me unemployment pay and I'll come back and do it.
Hey, come on. I don't pay
Right.
unemployment. Let me go back. There is some stuff in the chat that I didn't want to talk about. We got X Yanks who's talking about Admire, and then Admire says, that's my 18-year-old son tuning in. So if X Yanks is in fact Admire's 18-year-old son, welcome to 80 Proof.
How old is Admire?
I don't know, but he's got an 18-year-old son, man. Didn't know that. Guido says, to be eligible for $2,000 a month for CERB, COVID benefit, the person only needed to earn less than $14,000 in the year prior. So students were making like $2,000 a month during the first 6 months of COVID.
I'm reading back. Brian Sanders said, I was talking too much truth. They shut me down. That's funny.
Do you need to take a break to pull your shit together?
No, man, I'm good.
You're
I'm
good?
I'll just use one screen. I'll do it old man Rucker style. One screen. We don't need two.
That's some old school shit.
Okay. Right, it is.
Okay, so we took our hour-long break. We talked about Help Wanted.
Hour-long break.
Our 1 hour break, I mean. So we don't have to take it.
We'll do relationship fails and then we'll take a break. How about that?
Okay, we'll do relationship fails. We'll take a break. And then we got to hear about Ohio, guys. We need to hear about Ohio when we come back.
So, we have a new leader in the clubhouse. Did you not get it?
Oh, damn, Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre just took the lead. He wants that shirt.
Dr. Dre with the...
You could have just went to Teespring and got it way cheaper than what you...
This motherfucker, he prices righted Admire's ass with a $1 bet. $26. I know.
1 cent.
$26.70.
I love it.
That's very good.
So I had a question, and I have multiple examples. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to word it without giving anybody. All right. So I have a friend that was married, right? Married. And out of nowhere, him and his wife are separated. Not divorced, separated.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm sorry, I told the story wrong. My brother has a friend that he was telling me about. I'm a little thrown off by my computer being fucked up.
Yo, come on. Is the story about you?
No. My brother's friend. My brother tells me that his friend told him, like, hey, we're getting separated, this, that, and the third. And all of a sudden, the wife pops up on Facebook in a relationship, full-blown relationship, right? Clearly, the separation didn't work out the way my brother's friend thought it was going to work out. But she's constantly posting little sayings and shit like, this is what it feels like to be happy. And I've never been treated this well before, right?
What a bitch.
Stuff like that. Give you another example. We talked UFC earlier. Misha Tate, one of my favorite female fighter. Yeah, she's kind of hot. She was with that guy that was Sir, are you tripping balls again?
Yo, I put Rose ahead of her. I put Paige Van Zandt
Rose,
in front of her.
who?
Nama Yunus. Thug Rose.
Wow, I almost called you the N-word just then.
Yo, have you seen her with hair, bro? She's a 10.
Anyhow, Misha Tate is she was with that guy for forever, right? They were engaged the whole 9. They broke up. She got with another guy. Within a year, she's pregnant. You didn't know Misha Tate had kids?
Oh, Misha Tate. Sorry.
That was why she retired.
I thought you were talking about the girl
Who?
that left your brother's friend.
No. I'm talking about Misha Tate. now.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Misha Tate, like within a year of leaving her 10-year relationship, she's pregnant, like with another guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Misha Tate leaves a long-term relationship, immediately gets pregnant from somebody else.
Mhm.
My brother's friend is separated. His wife leaves, gets with somebody else, and she's constantly talking about like, this is what it feels like to really be loved. Do you look at the other person in that relationship and go, you must have been a piece of shit? Like, because as soon as she moved on from you, all of a sudden she's happy.
Oh no.
Like you never saw post about like my brother's friend. My brother said he never saw her posting about how much in love she was with her husband. But she gets with this guy, and all of a sudden, like every little thing he does is magnified because he's treating her so much better than the other person. Have you ever been in a situation like that?
Well, hold on. I don't know what your opinion is on this, but this is my opinion. The girl who left the guy that she was with for 10 years, let's say, right?
Misha Tate,
Okay, Misha Tate's with a guy for 10 years.
10 years. I don't know if it was 10 years. I'm just saying.
Leaves the guy.
We don't know who left who. It didn't work out.
Okay, I'm getting my stories
She ended
confused
up with
here.
somebody
Are we
else.
talking about Misha Tate or your brother's friend?
I gave you two examples.
Okay, let's talk about your brother's friend.
All right, my brother's friend
So
was
she's
married. He was married. They separated.
yeah,
Gonna try to work it out. At least he thought they were gonna try to work it out.
right.
Right? Next thing you know, my brother, who's friends with her on Facebook, says she's got pictures of her and another guy.
Right.
They're a couple.
Uh-huh.
They are in love.
Uh-huh.
And she's always posting like, I've never been so in love with somebody, and I've never been treated like a real woman, and
Yeah.
I've never done this and I've never done that, right?
Yeah.
She never posted that about my brother's friend.
Right. Because she's
So
a bitch.
is my brother just a shitty partner in that relationship that treated her like shit? Or is she your immediate reaction is she's a bitch? What if he was a piece of shit?
Well, hold on. First of all, you keep saying your brother. Is it your brother or your brother's friend?
It's my brother's friend.
Okay, so your
that was
brother's friend, the
divorced.
dude, let's just say this, right? The girl never posted about him, right? The girl's posting about the new guy. Chances are, and I'm taking an assumption here and a step out on the ledge, that
Okay.
she's doing it because she still kind of loves the brother's friend. Right? Now,
Okay,
hold
and
on.
I have an answer for
Now,
that.
hold on. I got a little bit
Because
more.
this is a part of the story that I missed.
Now, I got a little bit more.
All of her friends comment under her pictures.
Oh, of course.
No. But listen to what they say. They say stuff like, "Girl, you look so good, happy."
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, was the bitch not happy when we were married?
Yeah.
Like,
No, of course.
happiness looks so good on you.
Yeah.
Everybody, you look so happy.
Yeah.
So wait, so like all of her profile pictures while we were married and she was smiling, y'all weren't posting that happy shit. So was she unhappy the whole time?
Well, here,
Am
hold
I
on.
just a shitty husband?
No. Chill. The girl, wait 10 years. Okay? Wait till she's married to the new guy. Wait till that runs out. Wait till you see her post then. Because I actually saw something on TikTok the other day that was perfect, and I can't believe that you're bringing this up because it's like exactly that storyline. Is that,
I don't have TikTok.
of course, bro, if you leave somebody you're in a relationship with because the relationship is not gone, great. Whoever you meet next, it's gonna be great. But wait until you get to the nitty gritty 7, 8, 9 years down the road, and let's see where you're at then. Now, I'm not saying that the first guy wasn't an asshole. It could very well be that he was an asshole. But a lot of the times, I think this is true. Man or woman, and I'm not saying this from a man's perspective, man or woman.
Thank you, X Yanks 24.
Thank you,
I
Admire's
appreciate that.
18-year-old son. That's fucking awesome.
Is that
of
who
you.
that is?
Yeah, apparently it is.
Oh man, your dad's about to call in. You might not want to be around for that.
Yeah, you might not. I got some shit in store for him. Okay, so guy or girl, let's eliminate the sex. It's sticky, man. I don't know how to explain it, but it's sticky because listen, man, when you're in a marriage with somebody, things change. Life happens. When you're dating somebody else, even if you have a kid with him in a year, it's different from the guy you had a kid with after 8 years of being with him.
I think I'm doing a bad job of explaining this. All right, so take Misha Tate out of it. This is my brother's friend. There are pictures of my brother's friend and his wife on her Facebook that was posted, right? Now she's posting pictures of her new relationship, and all of her friends are like, girl, you look so good, happy.
Of course they are. They're supporting her.
But they never said that shit when she was with my brother's friend.
Because all her friends ever heard from her was that her husband's a piece of shit.
All right. And now let's take Misha Tate's situation. She was with a guy for years, engaged. Was he really good at pulling out? Were they using condoms? Because the next guy she got with got her pregnant, and they have kids together now. They were together less than a year, I think. Maybe a little over a year. I could be wrong. Clearly, she wasn't happy in the previous relationship to where she wanted to procreate with that motherfucker. And the next guy that came along, she was like, you are so much better than that asshole.
Yeah, but Rucker, I mean, come on. Think of it in any other situation, right? You're eating a Big Mac. A Big Mac is great, right? You get what's your favorite sandwich at a fast food restaurant?
Ooh. Fuck, you got me with that. It's either a Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich or it's a Wendy's club chicken sandwich with like the bacon and the lettuce and shit. Oh my God. Why would you ask me that?
Okay,
I'm like trying to be good. You're such an asshole. You are such an asshole.
Let's go with the Wendy's, the club.
Oh, you're a cocksucker.
Right? You eat that club day one. It's fucking phenomenal. You eat that club day two. It's still fucking phenomenal. 3 months later, hold on.
Wait a minute. Somebody's planting shit in my office. I have no clue what this is.
Yeah, I like it. Brilliant ideas while I'm drunk.
It's a notebook. It's a notebook. I don't know how long this has been here, by the way. It was underneath a bottle of whiskey.
Getting back to the Wendy's story. You're eating this glorious club, right? You're in this glorious club. It's so good. You've eaten that club for 10 years every motherfucking day. You're sick of that shit, right? You switch over to Popeyes. It's still chicken, but it's different. You're going to fucking love it. But let's see where you're at 10 years of eating that sandwich, bro. Misha Tate, let's see your fucking tweets in 10 years after the guy you had kids with. You might not have wanted to...
Why can't she have found happiness with somebody else?
She may have.
Why are you making it seem like that it's artificial? Maybe the previous guy was such a piece of shit to her and that she wasn't happy. She got married for whatever reason.
You want me to tell you the truth?
And she wasn't happy.
You want me to tell you the fucking truth?
And now she's happy.
You want me to tell you the truth? This is my belief. If you posted it on social media, it's not that fucking serious, dude.
That's bullshit.
No, fuck it.
That's bullshit.
Nah, dude. When shit is
on
real,
Facebook. It's not like it's on Instagram or TikTok or something like that. Facebook's more family oriented. It was on Facebook.
Why do you have to share that shit out there if you're feeling it? If you're really, really happy, like if you won.
Maybe because you want people to know.
Why? If you won $10 million, you just go fucking enjoy it. You wouldn't post about it. You wouldn't tell the world you won $10 million. You'd shut the fuck up, enjoy your fucking money, and just be cool.
I disagree with that. I don't think just because it was posted on social media that makes it artificial.
No, but dude, like there's a reason.
It may be eye rolling, and maybe you're right. Maybe the reason isn't to make the other guy jealous. Maybe the reason is because she's been fucking miserable for 5 to 10 years.
Or maybe posts make her feel better.
Now she wants to shout to the mountaintops like, hey, I'm fucking happy.
But why can't she do that do that in real life? Tell everybody you see how happy you are. Why do you have to go on a social media, right, and tell people you probably don't even know that well? Why do you have to prove that point? What point are you trying to prove, man? If you've sold if you sold the product, stop selling, baby.
I think the point that you're missing, though, Jason, is her friends' comments. Like, that's what hit home to me.
Yeah, but that's why she posts it for her friends' comments, bro. It's the clout.
It wasn't her picture that, oh, like, I'm finally happy and this is what it feels like to be treated like a woman. Like, okay, all that's eye rolling. But when her friends come in, a woman's friends are an important factor in dating marrying and being with the
Text them.
right?
Text them. Call them. Why do you have to put it on social media?
I'm sure she did all that, but still.
Why would you put it on social media? For
when
the
you
approval.
post a picture
Nah, fuck
and they
that.
come on there and say, it feels good to finally see you happy. Like, wait a goddamn minute. Like, we've been married for years. What do you mean to finally see her happy?
It's
I
bullshit.
don't know. It's just
It's a point. It's making a
Let me
fucking
pull the
point.
chat up.
It's
I forget that
making
I'm
a
on
fucking
one screen.
point. MTL Twisted says some people just need approval. I agree. Admire says if they aren't together, then unfriend them. Melissa Marshmallow says social media is the only real life there is now. For sure. But Admire's right. Did it for the gram, man. Did it for the
No,
gram.
but what Admire also said was if they're not together anymore, unfriend them. They probably aren't friends on. As a matter of fact, my brother's friend, from what my brother told me, doesn't even have Facebook.
Yeah, but your
So it had
brother's
nothing to
probably
do with
telling
him.
his friend, and she knows that your brother still follows her. Bro,
It had
I've
nothing
been
to
there.
do with him.
I've been there. Dude,
No,
I've been
you're
there.
talking about like teenage drama though. You're talking about like childish shit.
Social media
Grown-ups.
makes adults teenagers still. I'm telling you right now, if you post to social media about big things in life that are that fucking personal, about leaving your husband and now being happy with somebody else, you have a fucking reason for doing it. Otherwise, you would shut the fuck up and you would call your mom, you would call your dad, you call your brother, your best friends, and you talk to them on the phone because that's some personal ass shit. When shit is real, you don't post it on social media.
She didn't post about their breakup or their separation or
She-
anything. My brother found out about it through his friend. There was no post about it. The whole point of this is my brother was taken by surprise because his friend told him like one week, "Oh yeah, she left me, we're separated, we're trying to work it out." And then the following week she posted a picture with another guy. Like she never said, "Oh, I'm leaving my husband" or anything like that.
Yeah.
It just because clearly her inner circle knew already that was happening. So when the picture got posted, some people that didn't know are in the comments like, "Oh my God, like what happened to your husband?"
Mhm.
And some people are like, "You look so good, happy."
Mhm.
But I think the social media aspect of it is taking you out of the thought that I'm trying to convey.
Oh
Like,
no,
clearly-
I get the,
clearly he was not a good husband. to
no.
her.
If you're telling me all of this and it's in conversation amongst people and on social media, then 100%, man. If her friends are like, "Wow, it's so nice to see you really happy," like in a real face-to-face conversation or on the phone, then I agree with you. Like her friends are being supportive, they're being great, and she's doing the right
Social
thing.
media is that now. Who talks on the phone now?
Nah, man.
I call you.
Nah, man. No,
I can call you right now and you won't answer the phone.
fuck you,
Who
man.
the
I
fuck
always,
talks on the phone now?
motherfucker, I always answer your goddamn phones.
No, you're full of shit because I've left you voicemails before and you did.
Because I'm fucking working, dude. Like, yeah, okay. What am I supposed to do? Or I'm like in the poon. What do you want me to do?
I don't think I've ever called you during sex hours.
That's what you think.
Oh, you nasty fucker. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll do Admire in the Field.
Yeah, let's do
Whatever
it.
the fuck that means.
We got a lot to go, guys. All right, we'll be right back here on Any Proof.
She told me that I'm not enough, and she left me with a broken heart. She fooled me twice, and it's all my fault. She cut too deep, now she left me scarred. Now there's too many thoughts going through my brain, and now I'm taking these shots like it's no okay. Ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Didn't know it before. Surprised when you caught me off guard. All this damn jewelry I bought, you was my shorty, I thought. Never caught a feeling this hard. harder than the liquor I pour. Tell me what you don't want no more, but I can't let go. Everybody told me so, feeling like I sold my soul. Devil in the form of a, devil in the form of a whore. You said it, no you said it, no you said it, we'd be together. Ooh, I'm falling apart, down to my core. Ooh, I'm falling apart, down to my core. Didn't know it before. Surprised when you caught me off guard. All this damn jewelry I bought, you was my shorty, I thought. Ice keep pouring and the drink keep flowing. Try to brush it off, but it keep on going. Covered in scars and I can't help showing. Whipping in the foreign and the tears keep blowing. Ice keep dropping and the drink keep flowing. Try to brush it off, but it keep on going. All these scars can't.
Welcome back to the show. Is that not one of the greatest covers of all time? So good.
I'm scared to listen to the real one.
The real one sounds exactly the same.
That's
It's-
from Postman, right?
Yeah, it's Post Malone. So it's just an acoustic song with him belting, man.
This is my first Coke Zero in like a week.
Good for you, man.
Not good for me. I'm trying to fucking. We'll talk about health later.
You might as well put a bit of vodka in there if you're drinking that.
Nah.
All right, so Admire, whenever you're ready, Colin, our field correspondent's going to come in. But yeah, no, that Post Malone track is fucking dope, man. If you're not a
You want
fan
to
of
talk
that.
health before we get to Admire? That'll lead into him being here.
Well, health, it might be
I
a
think
little,
health will be lengthy,
it might be lengthy.
girthy.
Well, we can we could preview Friday, guys. We're going to be talking about the finale of Temptation Island. I haven't watched it yet. Have you, Chris?
I watched part 1.
Okay, so there's an hour-long episode. The final episode, there's an hour-long. What is it called?
Finale.
No, not the finale. It's the
Reunion.
reunion. And we're also working on trying to get either Nicole or Cheeks. What's her name? Cheeks? Sophia?
It ain't cheeks. Thangin'.
Thangen. Trying to get Thangen on the show. Okay, we got Admire calling in. Guys, here we go. It's time. It's time. Let me route him in.
Why is this shit not working?
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, what's up?
What's up? How you doing, Aaron?
What's going on, guys? I'm doing super. I had a great weekend. I'm
Did
here to
you?
report a lot of things.
All right, so for those who don't know, Aaron took a trip. Where did you take a trip to, Aaron?
I went to Cleavage, Ohio.
Oh, did you go to Cleavage? My man. So listen, I've been given carte blanche to talk about whatever I want to talk about. So I'll let Aaron do his bit, and then I'll come
Not
in
for
with
me,
my questions.
by the way.
I got it from the wifey.
Who gave you the carte blanche?
The wifey.
Who's wifey?
The wifey. I don't know, man. First of all, is your son actually in the chat?
Yeah, my son really is. I went and saw him earlier, and I told him to tune in tonight. He's into wrestling and dude shit, so I told him he should check it out.
Hey, Admire son, you should check out Boot to the Face. It's a really good podcast, I hear. They had Mickey James on this
Hey,
week.
let's not
It
cross
was a
fucking
replay
promote.
from
okay?
August.
We don't need to be doing this.
What? The guy said he likes wrestling.
Fuck
Fucking
that
listen. Listen to cool people talk about wrestling instead of these fucking dorks that are out there doing it.
All right, Aaron, I'm gonna let you do your thing, man. What do you got to talk about?
Wait, I have a
All right.
question.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ron, I have a question. You have an 18-year-old son. How
Yeah.
old are you?
I'm 36.
You got a kid at 18?
He was born the day before I graduated high school.
Well, you couldn't pull out of a driveway, could you?
Nope.
Jenga was not your game.
Damn. I bet you that's cool as fuck now, though.
Oh
you're 36, and now you got an
he's picking up from the
18-year-old kid.
bar. You know.
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah, you sound real cool there, Aaron. Oh, yeah, it's great, man. He picks me up from the bar. Yo, 18.
I'm sure he's fucking talking to all his friends in Minecraft chat. Like, hold on, guys, I'll be back. I gotta get my dad from the fucking bar because he's drunk.
Hey, Aaron, bring Yanks up to Canada. He's 18. He could drink here, bud.
Oh, there we go.
All right, what you got for us?
All right. So first, just a little review of Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know about anybody else, but I grew up listening to Bone Thugs and, a lot of rap that was Cleveland based. And I always thought that Cleveland was kind of a shithole town. That's the idea I got.
Yeah, me too.
But if you've never been to Cleveland, it is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever seen. There is so much cool shit there. Their skyline.
Cleveland?
I'm big into architecture, and that's an old steel town. They have some of the biggest bridges I've ever seen in my life, and it's amazing.
Wait, hold on. Before we go a little bit further with Cleveland, your son is your son. I think this might be the greatest thing that's ever been posted in the chat room of 80 Proof. He said, went to a party and dude's nuts, left in a random woman's scooter.
Yeah. That's what I told him. That's what I told him. I said, I took you to a party once, and you left with your mom.
Yo, you got to bring your son out to the 80 Proof meetup. I got to meet this guy, man. I like him. I love him already. All right, so the bridge is in Cleveland. Let's go.
I mean, if anybody's wondering or ever interested, Cleveland is a very awesome city to go to, and that leads me on to Tara. We had a fucking amazing time. She is like the ultimate hostess. We went and ate fabulous food and did crazy things. Like the first day I got there, we went to a bar. I ate wings, the best wings I've ever had in my life. Had good beers. We went to the casino. I lost $350 within 15 minutes. It was great.
Oh, hold on. The chat is asking for you to turn up. Are you on speakerphone?
No.
Okay. Can you try and talk more?
I can hear him fine.
I could hear him fine too, but chat's having a hard time hearing him.
Maybe that's on your
Turn me
end,
up.
the output.
Turn me up, producer.
I let me see if I could do something. One sec. This is a lot of work. No, I have you at 100%. Like there's literally nothing I could do here.
Just talk louder, enunciate.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, well, yeah, Tara was a great hostess. I mean, we went to 2 Cleveland Indians ball games. She took me to a breakfast place where we drank alcohol. Went to the Christmas Story house, which was like my favorite thing. I mentioned Bone Thugs. She took me to the middle of the hood of Cleveland, and I got a picture of me standing at 99th and St. Clair, where the Bone Thugs became a group. I mean, it was awesome weekend. Like I said, Cleveland is amazing. Tara, thank you. You're amazing. It was a great weekend. We Zoomed with you guys after the show Friday. We tuned in for the last of the fight. Cleveland, Ohio is a good place, man. I definitely recommend it.
Okay, cool. Cleveland's great.
What else do you want to know? Cleveland rock.
Okay, Drew. So,
Can't breathe. Life and his son.
So this is the first time you and Tara have met in real life, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've Zoomed and Snapchatted and sent nudes and all that.
Okay. What's up, Admire son? This is your new mom. So when it comes to the pickup, did you fly in?
Yeah, I flew in Friday. I think I got there, I think it was like 11 local time.
Like 11 at night, in the evening?
No, in the morning.
Okay. Oh,
And
wow.
we got to kick it all Friday.
Oh, you kicked it. Okay, cool. So how was the initial meetup?
It was fun. Like, we drove around for a minute when she first picked me up from the airport.
No, I'm saying like
I mean,
when you walked out and saw each other for the first time. Like the immediate.
Was there like music playing in the background?
Did she bring you flowers?
Always and forever.
No, she didn't.
Did she
bring
have a
me
big
flowers.
ass
Now,
sign
I'm
that
kinda mad
said-
about that.
Did she have a big ass sign that said like "gay math" this way?
No, she was actually running late, so I had to sit outside for like 10 minutes by myself.
Oh, come on.
That's the worst.
Tara, what the fuck?
Late. She was on CPT.
Haven't you ever watched 90 Day Fiance, Tara? Do you know what happens when you're late?
It doesn't mean you're early for tomorrow.
Okay, so Admire, you enjoyed the city. I saw you guys checked out a few baseball stadiums.
One baseball stadium.
Yeah, we did baseball.
It was the
We
same
drank a
one.
lot of different beers and ate amazing food. I mean, unreal. Like, when you think of Cleveland, you don't think of food, but everything there, better than anything I've ever had. I mean, I had the best wings of my life. She took me to a breakfast place. I had barbecued pulled pork Benedict, which is barbecued pulled pork with 2 eggs on Belgian waffles, while I drink alcohol. It's like a IHOP or white trash, and it was awesome. The last night we went to a place I think it's called like the Bourbon Barrel Room, and we had seafood, and it was great. Yeah.
So you guys kind of kept it a secret from the community that it was this weekend that you guys were hooking up. Is there any particular reason why you guys kept it on the hush hush?
Because she told me to.
Oh, you're a
She
good
wanted to-
guy.
She wanted to surprise everybody when we showed up together on the Zoom.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay, so let's get down to the real nitty gritty. Food is great. Bridges are awesome. Baseball, that's cool. So where does this leave you guys? You guys spent 2 nights together? Is that correct?
Oh, wow.
Right.
So where does this leave you guys going forward? What's going on? Or is it, am I putting you on the spot here, Admire?
No, it's we've discussed it openly. You know, she lives there. She has kids. I live here. I have kids, and we're friends. And she maybe or maybe not be planning a trip here May 26th. You know, I don't know.
So you're gonna show her like the good wings and the good hot dogs down in Kansas City?
Gates.
Yeah, I gotta step up my game here. I mean, she went over the top for me. Like, I don't have a Christmas Story house here.
I will say this, okay? All jokes aside, the photos from the both of you guys. There was one at the baseball game. There was you at the weird house that the movie was in. You guys looked fucking super happy. And all jokes aside, I'm very happy for the both of you. But we're on a podcast, and I was given carte blanche. So I want to know. Did we?
Did it happen?
Yeah, did it happen?
It happened 3 times.
Hey!
3 times.
3 times.
He sounds so happy.
He sounds so happy.
Hey,
Now, what?
my 2-year spell ended.
Oh, 2 years. Okay, so the first time was like what, 6, 7 pumps?
2 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So what did Tara think of the haircut? Was she into it?
Clearly.
She really didn't mention the haircut much, but you know, I think she digs it now. She, you know, she's into it.
Tara says you're doing the math wrong.
What does that mean?
I think you guys had more sex than 3 times.
Oh shit.
Rucker, you got anything for him?
I'm just amazed that haircut worked. We literally talked about that haircut on Wednesday, and on Friday, the guy's getting laid with fucking racing stripes on the side of a mullet. Like I'm at a loss.
So here we are.
We told you it would work.
We also said that in Ohio, you look like a fucking rock star with that haircut. So
do I owe you all $1,500?
no, you owe me $1,500.
I owe you $1,500?
Yeah, I'll take that PayPal, non-Canadian.
So we got New Jersey, we got Boston, we got Kansas City, we got Ohio. There's a duel happening here. So who's gonna take the crown? as the 80 proof homecoming king and queen of 2021?
Well, she's got a trip coming up, so we might be in for round 2. I think that puts it at the top.
Wouldn't it be like round 4?
Yeah, rounds 4 through 12 coming up.
So I'm assuming it went well. That's very good news. Was it awkward at first, or was it like immediately comfortable?
Well, of course it was awkward. It's been 2 years, Jay.
Not the sex,
No,
the meeting.
No, no.
It was 2 years. Fuck yeah, it was
comfortable,
awkward.
It was comfortable being around each other. Like she knows a tons of shit about me, and I know shit about her, and we Zoom and FaceTime and whatever. We do all that shit. Like,
All right, were you guys giddy?
do what?
Were you giddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she kept telling me that I'm like a little kid. Like, dude, like that city like lit me up. Like everything, the whole weekend was great.
Well, she seemed very excited about taking you to the Christmas place. It seemed to have meant a lot to you. So I'm happy that you guys are hitting it off like that. I wish I could be dirtier about this, but I just can't. I feel like if Tara was on the line with us, it would be a little bit easier to be dirty, but I don't want to disgrace her because it seems to have gone so particularly well. So, yeah. That's all I got, I think.
Well, it was hello type sex. It wasn't bust out the moves and get freaky on the first meeting thing. We're reserving that for the next time. We've got that out of the way.
Okay, so you didn't put your tongue in her bum.
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Was there any spreader bars present?
None involved.
None involved. Was a light on or off while you guys fornicated?
Damn, Jason. You're
Off.
trying to paint a picture, aren't you?
I'm trying to paint a picture. I mean, like, I don't have much to go at here. Oh, Yanks just dropped 1,000 biddies. This guy's loving your segment, bud.
Isn't that his son?
It's his son. Yeah, he's like jerking off to his dad and his dad's friend in Ohio, bumping uglies.
Oh my God, this is too much.
I love the both of you. I'm super happy for the both of you. I'm looking forward to new stories on the 26th of May. Rucker, do you have anything else left before we let Aaron go?
I don't. Oh
Well, I got one more part.
Oh, I got one more part. Okay, help me out here.
Sex.
Help me out here.
That's fantastic.
That was going to be the
It's awful.
segue. Jay,
It's
when you asked
awful.
me about my topics, I said, my big takeaway in quotes. So when I travel, my body kind of does something weird where it doesn't do certain things.
Wait, hold on. Are you
So,
trying to explain to Tara how your dick is smaller than it actually is because you traveled?
No,
Okay.
this is worse.
Oh, no.
So I flew into, I left Kansas City at 6 a.m. I flew into Chicago, had a short layover, flew to Cleveland. So I got to Cleveland at 11 a.m. Friday morning, and I flew out of Cleveland at like 6 a.m. and then flew back to Chicago. I didn't take a shit the whole time I was there, so I've been hauling that luggage around for a while.
Wait, you didn't take a shit the whole time you were in Ohio?
The whole time.
Dude.
The whole time. Did not.
You're my spirit animal. I fucking love you, dude.
Yeah, so
We were there
that's my
3 days.
takeaway in quotes. I ate all this food, drank all this beer, but my body refused to shit around her, So, might mean she's kind of special.
Oh. Listen, Aaron, what you're supposed to do is when you fly in to meet a girl like that, you're supposed to get your own room to shit in. You go in there. That room is for two things. Before you hook up for the first time, you go in there, you jerk off. Okay? You jerk off. You jerk off like a good hour and a half before you go to dinner. And then you take a big fucking shit. You shower. And then you just say that you were going to get a Gatorade at the 7-Eleven across the street. That's what you're supposed to do.
Damn. Well, anyway, I held a shit from
He's
Friday
like,
until
where the fuck
Sunday.
were you on Saturday night?
You hold a shit from when?
From Friday till Sunday in Chicago. I blew up Chicago.
What time is it?
Damn, Daniel. Shitting in Chicago. All right, Aaron, thank you very much for the call. I wish nothing but the best of you. We'll get the update in May, and we'll are we going to hear from you on Friday, or are you going to fucking send us up again?
I will be here Friday
All right.
with some hot topics.
All right,
Thanks, boys.
enjoy your Snapchats, buddy. Thank you very much.
Admire. I haven't shit all week. How is him not shitting the bigger story?
Oh, that's a pretty good story. At the end of the day, I didn't shit for 3 days because I was having sex. That's pretty good.
That must.
Best part is his son donating 100 biddies or 1,000 biddies.
His son's like, you know what? I love my dad talking about getting laid. Here, take some money, guys. I'm glad that you fucking told me about this.
Welcome to 80 Proof, everybody.
Admire. Our guy in the street.
That's right.
I guess this week it was the guy in the sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeet.
Yeet. Yeah, 3 times. Not bad, guys. Not bad. I'll give it up to you.
For a whole weekend, though?
Bro, man, we ain't all Christopher Rucker.
First off, don't throw my name out there. I'm just saying, if you're single, both of you, and you hang out for a whole weekend, it should be more than 3 times, right? If
Yeah,
it's
but
good.
you got to think that, like, it's awkward at first. You probably, like, go out. They had us on the Friday.
What's awkward?
I don't know,
They were
man.
sending each other like fucking videos and whatnot of them doing shit. Like, there's no more awkwardness.
I don't know about
Like,
that.
I've seen you. They said it
Oh, did they?
in all the Zooms and shit like that. They said, Admire literally, like, his son's still in here. I ain't gonna say it, but he said he sent her a video.
What, of him jerking off? Who sends a video of yourself jerking off to a woman?
People with racing stripes and a mullet.
Yo, 2 years without putting your penis in a Veed, dude, that thing probably blew the fuck up.
No, 2 years and all you do is 3. Like, as soon as you're done, you're like, all right, ready to go again. Let's go.
I'd be in a coma. That's what I'd say.
EJ, you're a fucking liar.
EJ Reed says, now that Admire got laid, I have the longest streak. EJ Reed, man. Y'all
Look,
got it.
I'm not gonna put my boy EJ out there. EJ is a whore. He doesn't have the longest streak. What was it, like last weekend? You slut.
Oh, man. Dr. Dre, straight up, stuck Tara to the ceiling. That's pretty bad.
Isn't it a movie?
Yeah, it's in
Princess Needle
scary
shooting her
movie.
shot. She said it's hard to believe that, EJ, because you so fine.
Damn, EJ Reed says it'll be 2 years in July. Shit, son.
EJ, seriously? That's the lie we're gonna tell?
Yeah, why don't
That's
you,
the lie we're gonna
bro?
tell.
You have like a straight line of divorced women lining up, paying you.
And a 6-pack.
Yeah, bro, just be like, yo, this one's pro bono.
EJ's full of shit. And you're black.
This one's pro boner, baby.
Matter of
Bam,
fact,
bam,
you know what?
bam.
I ain't even gonna call you out, EJ, but I know you're lying. I know you're lying because you sent me a DM once, so I know you're lying. We'll talk about that in the Zoom, maybe, if EJ lets me.
All right, let's finish on a topic. What do we have here? What's
Then we
left?
gotta take another break.
You want to take another break? Okay, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll finish on a topic. How about that?
We're gonna talk about health.
Health. All right, guys. We'll be right back after this.
Yes, sir.
Don't feel my
was feeling it.
Oh, you were, eh?
You had me swaying. You didn't see me swaying?
Here we are, episode 47. Who's 47? What sports athlete wears 47?
I don't know. Probably a baseball player.
Let's do a shout out real
Chad,
quick.
who's the most famous 47 number athlete?
While you think about that, our latest sub, X Yanks, latest follower, Juiceman719, latest dono, Dr. Dre beating out on Admire for the lead of the month, 2670. And we got a cheer of 1,000 biddies. Again, 1,000 biddies.
I like titties more than biddies.
That Admire's son sent out during the story of Admire leaving his heart in Yo-Yo.
You've been singing that song the whole time, by the way. Like, you walked away from our Zoom earlier when we were doing the pre-show thing singing I Left My Heart in Ohio.
Because it's a fucking great tune, dude.
It's not a bop. It's not a bop.
It's not a bop?
Mm-mm.
It's not a bop.
It's actually an awful song. The song sucks.
It's great.
Looks like you were masturbating.
I don't know how you jerk off, but all right.
Kind of like that. I need this hand way over here, just like you had it. Right? I got to control where the fucking...
Oh
You ever
my
seen a
God, okay.
You ever seen a
All right.
firefighter?
All
Like,
right.
fucking fight fires and whatnot?
Slow
That's
your
me.
roll.
I got to control where the stream is going.
All right, bud.
I can't just shoot it anyway.
He's got a 36-inch dick. Okay, so let's talk about health before we wrap up the show.
Let's talk health. You wanted to talk health. What do you want to talk about?
Look, I bought the watch.
What watch?
This thing.
Yeah, you've had that for a while.
Didn't do anything.
You haven't been exercising at all.
Nah.
You're
I
pissing me off. Behind, like, I haven't told you, but you're really pissing me off that you're not exercising.
listen. Every day I clear 2 out of 3. Every day I clear it.
Yeah, but your numbers are shit.
What the fuck does that mean?
My calories are set at 800.
Yeah, okay, my calories are set at 500. How many calories are you eating a day?
1800.
I eat 14. 14.
But
So we're
my
nailing it.
calories are set at 8. But can I tell you what my average is? Today, 1,377.
Good.
The only reason my calories are set at 8 is because I get tired of changing. On the weekends, I do less, clearly. They would be set at like 1,000 if it was just during the week. I do at least 1,100 a day.
No, you
And
kill
you're
it.
disappointing me because you're not exercising.
Okay, listen.
You can't expect to do anything if you don't get moving and get your heart rate up. Now, I know you can't take fitness advice from a fat guy, but still, I do know that.
You're right. You're right. But what I'm doing
I'm
now,
like the fucking angle opposite hypotenuse, like I said last weekend. Nobody got my joke because you're a bunch of dumbasses that didn't go to geometry class.
we heard that joke 10 times already, Rucker.
What's the angle opposite hypotenuse, Jay?
Chris Rucker.
What is it though?
Chris Rucker.
That's not what you
I don't
did a
fucking
zero
know.
on your
Santan
test.
Jan? I don't fucking know.
The angle opposite hypotenuse is always right.
Whatever. So when it comes to health, we here in Discord, and if you're not following Discord, get on Discord. It's in the chat. But we've been sharing our rings closing, all that kind of good stuff. And then Admire and Tara brought up this app called Nom or Noom. I'm not sure. I think it may be Nom or Noom. Anyways, I joined it. You got to pay for it. But what's cool about it is that it gets the psychology into it. And I'm into psychology and all that kind of weird shit. Long story short, I'm 3 days in. I'm feeling good. I've been intermittent fasting for the last 2 weeks, except for on Wednesdays and Fridays. And I've lost 3 pounds in the first 3 days. So I'm feeling pretty good
That's
about
good.
that. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. But I'm motivated. For the first time in a really long time, I am motivated in the sense that this app is designed to change the way you think about eating food. And I'm only allowed 1,400 calories a day. And I've been good with it. I mean, tonight I'm absolutely ruined it with beer, but it is what it is. But I'm in there, and I feel like I could keep up with you. I'm lazy, Chris. I don't want to work out. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to lift weights. I'm a bitch when it comes to that shit.
I'm the opposite. I don't want to eat right.
I want to eat right.
Which is why I haven't lost as much as I should have. Update: I hit 20 pounds today. I'm down 20 pounds
Congratulations.
for the year. I was down 15 pounds at the end of February though, and it took me 2 months to lose 5 more pounds.
Yeah, but that's how it is, dude. You got to eat better.
But again, that's what I said. I'm the opposite. I love working out. Like I'm addicted to the shit. Like now, I haven't lifted weights since Monday, and I'm upset at myself. But I've been working my ass off at work. Like I'm tired. Like sometimes I can't.
See,
Just to preserve my body.
No, but dude, check it out. If you had Nam, right, you would have told Nam that that's what demotivates you when you're working too hard at work, when you're getting down on life, when you're getting this, that, and the other, and it would have fucking told you, get the fuck up off your ass, man, and go.
I looked at that, right? I looked at it, and to me, it was MyFitnessPal. It was Carb Manager, which are free apps. You do the exact same thing. You tell them how much weight you want to lose. You tell them how much you weigh. You tell them if you're sedentary, if you're active, if you're very active. It sets you up on a goal. This many calories, this many carbs.
It ain't the
yada,
same.
yada, yada.
It ain't the same.
It is the same.
I've done it. It ain't the same.
I looked at it. It's
ain't.
the same.
I've done
I
both.
put all my info in. It sent me emails and all that shit, and it told me what I need to do. It's the same fucking thing.
As soon as you
Only
sign
one's
up,
free and one's not.
Nah, as soon as you sign up for it, it changes. And I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Noom? Everyone's saying Noam. Is it Noam? Why would it be called Noam?
It's a ripoff. That's what it's pronounced.
Naum.
You pay
Naum?
for shit that you can get for free. Look, whatever.
Whatever works.
All right, yeah, exactly. If it works for you, then fucking pay for it. Like if you're losing weight and you're getting healthy and you're getting to where you want to be, pay for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm using MyFitnessPal right now, and I'm enjoying it. I'm keeping track of my carbs. I've been low carb for like a week now. One, it's miserable. Right? Like you can't eat anything you like. But I did find that I wake up in the morning, I make me a couple eggs, and I'll either eat steak with it that I've already cooked, or I'll eat bacon. No carbs in any of that.
Right.
And then I grilled a bunch of chicken and burgers and steak and shit for the entire week. And then I went and my wife pulled all the chicken off the bone for me, made it into like this big ass bowl, and I put it in all these little Ramadan type joints. Not Ramadan. What do you call it? Ramekin? Is that what it's called?
You put it in Tupperwares.
Whatever. Tupperware that separates. That's what I take to lunch with me every day now. So now there's no temptation to stop at Quick Trip, to stop at Wendy's or any of that because I've already eaten. And now I'm motivated. So I'm trying with the diet. But you know what? I don't have to try it? The gym. I don't give a fuck what time it is. If I get home at 6 o'clock, I'm changing my clothes and I'm going to work out.
Why don't you add intermittent fasting?
I don't know, because I like eating in the morning. I feel like I have more energy when I eat in the morning.
Yeah, but
I need energy. You don't. Like we have two different. I'm active at work. You're not, right?
True.
So I have to eat in the morning.
What do you eat though?
I just told you I eat eggs and like.
Yeah, but what kind of eggs?
bacon or
Fried eggs?
steak. No. Scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Put them in the microwave.
Hard boil that shit.
My daughter taught me that.
You put cheese on it?
Yeah, I put 55 calories worth of shredded cheese
Okay.
with no carbohydrates. And then I either eat bacon or I eat steak, depending on if I have steak left over from the day before.
The point of the topic is just to tell you that you've been pushing my ass, and I haven't been there, and I've always felt guilty about it, but I'm there now, and I'm going to do it differently because I'm not a workout guy. Okay, I don't like it. I eventually
You went and got an elliptical from fucking Josh and Tina.
Yeah, used it 2 days. Fucking hate the thing. Fucking hate the thing. I got my kids.
I love the elliptical.
I will learn to love it, dude. I'm so fucking fat that it hurts to use.
What I'm saying is, I love the elliptical, right? I have a bike 6 feet from me. I hate it. Right? It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
If ever I need to burn calories, it's right there, and I hate it. I love the elliptical. Some people love the treadmill. You have to find what works for you.
Yeah, not eating. I'm okay with not eating.
That's not healthy though.
No, I
Not
mean like.
eating is not the answer.
Okay, look what I ate today. Okay, look, I'm gonna pull it up. I had an apple, right? Sorry, this morning I had nothing until noon because that's what I do. At noon, I ate my lunch. My lunch consisted of a Mediterranean crunch salad, right? Which surprisingly is 509 calories, so it's probably not that great for you, but it fell into my moderate portions, which is okay. It's my yellow, right? And then after that, I had an apple, I had a string cheese, and I had one of those like banana oat bars. So
What
that
carbs you're eating?
whatever. Fuck,
Eating
don't
a
be
lot of sweets.
sweets. What's sweet?
Eating a lot of processed foods.
What's processed here?
Banana oat bar. That's not good.
Yeah, I know it fell into my limit.
Can
your
I tell you
portions.
what I ate?
What?
Here we
A
go.
dick?
Breakfast, 326 calories. Beef ribeye steak that I had the night before. 1 large egg, 2 egg whites, mild cheddar cheese, black coffee, and French vanilla sugar-free creamer.
That's
Lunch.
processed.
Lunch, green beans and grilled chicken thighs. Dinner, pulled barbecue chicken, a hamburger, chipotle aioli sauce, and American cheese. Snacks, 1 Vizzy hard seltzer, 2 shots of Tito's, and a pecan caramel cluster. 1,700 calories total, and I will tell you how many carbs I had. Nutrition. 22 carbs today.
Wow. You want to fucking memo?
Edmar said he tried calling in.
Okay, we'll call back. Listen, I ate for dinner. I had jasmine rice with salmon and a salad. Okay, I've eaten 1,338 calories today. Even
But
though,
how much have you drank?
oh no, I've killed myself today on drinking for sure.
How many calories have you drank? See, I put
That's
my
today.
alcohol into
Yeah,
my app.
I did the first 2 days because I had a beer, but I'm not gonna put it in today because today, like, I'm just enjoying myself.
You have to put it in the day.
I don't want to put it in today.
That's the whole point.
I don't.
You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to the app, but the body does not lie.
Fuck you, Admire. What's up?
How much you weigh, Jay?
I weigh 200. I weighed myself this morning. Hold on, let me pull it up. I weighed in yesterday at 235.5 pounds. Today I weigh 233.4 pounds.
You how much today?
233.
All
I'm 241.
All right, so Jay, you're 235-ish.
Yeah.
I weighed in yesterday. I weighed in yesterday 215. So let's do an 80 proof race. I'm going to go to 200. You go to 220. First one there was $100. I'll give you $100 if you hit 220 before I can hit 200.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm
I
fucking
actually,
down. Yeah. According to my
20
weight graph on how do you pronounce this fucking app, Admire?
Noom.
I call it Noom.
I call it Nom. On Wednesday, October 27th, I will be 180 pounds, and I will come on this fucking stream, and I will whip my cock out and show you that I've gained 2 fucking inches of penis, baby.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's
Big
right.
dick energy.
That's right.
I just want,
So
I
it's
just
a-
want everybody
it's
to
a
know
bet.
that
We have to
October
do
2nd,
it. First
I
one to
will
hit
not
it.
be
I'm
here
going to
on the
200.
stream.
You go to 220. First one there gets $100.
All right, first one. I got 220. You're at 200. 100 big ones.
Yep.
American.
I'll even convert it to Canadian if that's for
No. Convert it. Keep it in American, please.
Beaver Pelts and Labatt Blues.
I love it. Thank you for the call, Emmer. I love you, buddy.
Thanks.
So me and my wife have a competition starting May 1st through August 1st. Whoever loses the most percentage has to buy the other a pair of Jordans. Which makes no sense because the money's coming from the same.
I was just
fucking
gonna
pot.
say it's like y'all are buying each other Jordans.
But it is what it is. Like I still don't want to lose. So that's my motivation.
Listen.
I never want to lose. I want to win and I want to talk shit to her. Be like, that's right. I lost way more percentage than you. But I can't be like, you got to be careful with how you talk shit to somebody, especially a female in like a weight loss contest. Like,
no
yeah,
shit.
I lost more weight than you.
Bitch.
And you got to be careful.
The last time I was 180 pounds was pre-kids. I was in Florida. I have a photo of it. I'll share it in the Discord after. If you're not in the Discord, there it is in the chat. But 180 pounds, man. When was the last time you saw a scale of 180?
I was in high school.
Yeah.
I remember it specifically. I was 185 pounds. I was in weight training class. All the football players and wrestlers were in there with me. And I was number 3 on the weight to lift ratio, meaning for the 3 top lifts, squat, power clean, and bench press, how much more you lifted than your body weight total. And I was number 3 with all of the football players, wrestlers, and all that shit. And they wanted me on the basketball team.
That's some
but
big dick energy.
I didn't have the money to be on the basketball team at Harrison High School because it wasn't just like a, hey, come out for the basketball team and make it. You had to go to all these camps. You had to buy all these shoes. You had to do all this other shit. I ain't had the money or the time because I just discovered that like my dick inside girls felt really good. So I wasn't trying to be like basketball star. I was good with just being a street ball guy.
See, my thing was drugs and alcohol. They felt
I
a
didn't
lot
start
better.
that until after high school.
Admar is asking if you want in on the action, Rucker. Where are you at right now?
I'm at 241. I'm down 20 pounds.
241. Admire, you could do the math because it's heterosexual and I can't do that math. But if you want it on the action, we'll do a 3-way bet. Winner gets $300 for us to hit the target.
What's the date now? What's the range?
Just the first to hit, bro.
No.
Admire
the
his
first person to lose a certain amount of weight.
Yeah, I think it's 15 pounds. First to lose 15.
So that would put me at 226.
226.
I'm in.
You're in?
Fuck yeah, man.
All right, it's a gentleman's agreement. Huzzah. $100 each. $300.
You guys
for
gonna be
winner.
my trainer.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna have my away picture, me sitting on a beach with sunglasses on and no shirt. I'm gonna be like this.
At 226?
First off, the last time I was 225, I was slim as shit. I'll get a picture and post that in the chat of the Zoom later, which if you're not a part of, you should be because the show is over.
It is.
So, Jason, you want to go ahead and give any last words before we get the fuck up out of here and you hit the music?
Be here for Friday. Big shout out to Dr. Dre and Admire. They're neck and neck for the highest dono of the month. Next
Dick to
episode, yeah, dick to dick. Next episode's your highest. Right now we're sitting at 2670 from our good friend from Ottawa, Dr. Dre. Shout out to everybody who joined us tonight, especially Admire's son, Tara Lynch, for being a good sport. I love y'all. I love you, Christopher. Let's hit the Zoom. Yeah. Game math is my favorite.
Why you always gotta like make it weird?
It's not fucking weird, dude.
You couldn't just end the fucking show without having to make it weird.
Fucking love you, bro.
Weird. No, you don't.
I do.
Say that. You've met me one time in your entire life. You don't fucking love me.
I see you twice a week for 2 hours.
If I died tomorrow, you'd be fine.
You think I'd be fine? I'd be on the
You
first.
probably have fucking Admire on here as your co-host.
First of all,
I think you're trying to get me out of here.
oh
But
my
that's-
God, you sound like an insecure woman. Listen to me. I would be on
You
a
know what?
fucking
You take
plane.
pictures of you and Admire on Zoom and be like, "This is what it's like to be happy."
Well done. I would be on a plane down to Atlanta, and I would be. I'd dude. I'd be wrecked. I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to episode 47 of 80 Proof. For Jason, I'm Rucker. We will see you Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/80proof. Tell your mom and them we said hi. Peace.